Hello. Good morning. Guys, I'm gonna drink this like milk. I'm actually gonna see how long it lasts. The long lasting milk I'm gonna drink. 13th of November. Ugh. No wonder this milk was not good. 13th of November. Oh my god. I could leave this milk here, come back for BlizzCon, and it would still be good. No wonder it's not. No wonder it tastes like shit. Jesus. No, I didn't say that, girls. We're not going anywhere yet. Listen, I don't know if I'm gonna go to VisCon. I'm not deciding anything. You can't just decide things half a year before it happens. Wait. Oh no. I just lost my straw. Alright, got it. Alright, well, let's eat another 5,000 calorie cookie while we look for some Underrot groups. And then later we're gonna go shopping, I think, with the ladies. Wait, it's Sunday. Are things just open on Sunday in America? Is that how it works? Are shops just open on Sunday? Until 5 p.m.? All right. Wait, wait, we said we were leaving at 4. But we're going to a mall. Maybe the mall's just open longer? Let me see. I closed it at 8 p.m. How far away is this place? Oops. 15 minutes by car. Okay. Sounds good. Hey, Kalanus. Thank you so much for 2 months. What's up? Love your Twitch and YouTube content. Aw, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Yeah, okay, we don't have malls, okay? Who are these fancy people who have malls? Unreal. Organic Valley. 1% milk fat. Yeah, it's just not good. What can I say? There's 23 Underrot, but they already have a druid in there. I'm glad you like the Moonkin emotes. Oh yeah, there's made through Alex and out to Washington. Sorry, I missed the laundry party. Oh no, I was waiting for you. Can't believe it. But safe travels. Oh my god, that must be a long trip. Jesus, how much longer do you have to fly? That's insane. Over 24 hours? Oh man. That's kind of how long it took me though from when I went to Sydney. I think it was also like 24 hours approximately. But to be fair, my flight was like really weird. I had like 3 or 4 different flights or something. I was going from, like, first of all, I had to drive to Verona, which is a 3-hour drive. So to drive 3 hours to Verona. Then I flew from Verona to Rome. It was like a 1-hour flight or something, or 1.5. And then I flew from Rome to, was it? I honestly don't remember where it was. Was it Dubai or something? It might have been something like that. And then I flew to Dubai, or somewhere there. And then I flew to Sydney from there. And it was literally like the longest, the longest thing ever. Jesus Christ, it took forever. Thanks for 4 months, Nanofo. Thank you so much. I had to wait at LX for a few hours, then 5 hours across to Lucia. Oh man, yeah, that sounds horrible. Dubai, Doha coming to transit. Yeah, then it might have been Dubai then, yeah. But the really good part was that the flight from Dubai to Sydney was very empty. Like, it was so empty. It was crazy. I had like a whole row of seats for myself. There was like 4 seats or something. It was insane. So that was the good part, at least. Oh, and I remember in Rome, at the Rome, like at the airport in Rome, I remember I was speaking Italian to, like, whenever I had, like, wanted to eat something or order something, I remember I spoke Italian and they always answered in English. I was like, okay, fine, let's speak English then. I prefer English anyway. Because they don't speak Italian? Maybe some of them don't, yeah. Work flies me business class. I'm very lucky in that respect. Oh, that does sound nice. It does sound very nice. Nice. How was it, Samson? How was your Italy trip? Okay, let's go back to 19s. Guys, I finished watching Silo yesterday. I didn't realize there was only 4 episodes. I thought there's 5. I was so upset. Oh man. Mm. The show is definitely based on books, but I don't know what the books are called. Oh, that sounds nice, Samson. Pompeii is a very interesting thing to look at. We looked at it again as well. Yeah, there's flooding in Italy, but like in the middle right-ish. So not close to Rome or Pompeii. Hey Tibbles, thank you so much for 35 months. How are you? A good day to you, good day. But yeah, if you haven't watched Silo yet, I recommend it. You should watch it. It's very great. Very good. Big recommend. So then yesterday, by the way, first of all, the food that I was ordering was delayed again. And then I walked downstairs because they said they were here. And then they weren't actually here. And then I didn't find the place. And it took forever. But then I finally got my Korean fried chicken. And it was good, but it wasn't great. I have to say. It was good though. And it was way too much. You know how people said I could choose between a small portion, a medium portion, and a large portion. And I ordered a small portion, and I only ate like 2/3 of it or something. It's like, how do people manage to eat that much? It was literally a small portion. I didn't mean to eat it. And I didn't eat anything else that whole day, except half a cookie. Man, this is a very good cookie. I'm googling that and that pro. But we're going for dinner today. So I only have tomorrow. So I go for dinner today. Yeah, I could order something tomorrow. Let's see. I would only order it though. Why can you not skip any of these things? God damn it. Okay, so what is it called? Coco. Oh, I think they don't deliver to my place. Or? Oh no, I think they would. Or? Why is it gray? Gray? I don't understand. Hmm. Well, I will remember this. Can I bookmark this? Add favorites. There we go. I'll come back to this. Thank you for the recommendation. Appreciate it. Yeah, I ordered Korean fried chicken yesterday. It was pretty good, but it was not great. To be fair, I should have known I wouldn't like it that much, considering I don't like fried chicken that much. Didn't order anyone. Hi, Lyra. Who doesn't like fried chicken? I don't know. I mean, it's not that I don't like it. I just don't think it's like... Like, it's not something I would ever order myself unless I just, like, somebody puts it in front of me. Lyra. You know what? That might be it. Maybe because I'm a Moonkin. And it makes me feel bad. That could be it. I'm not home. Hey, Wacky, what's up? How you doing? I'm not home. I'm in an apartment. This is Ariel's apartment, apparently. She had like a whole streaming setup going on, and I hijacked it. So now, now I'm. It looks like I'm in a really cool apartment. It looks actually cooler than my own setup, so I'm a little bit jealous. Maybe I just take some of the stuff with me. Don't tell anyone. It does look very nice. I'm a pretty big fan. It's crazy. 5-figure discount. I watched a little bit of Teddle's bird stream earlier, by the way. Which is the cutest thing ever. Teddle sometimes streams whenever he goes on a walk with his cat. Look at this. Oh my god. Okay, let's wait for the advertisements, I guess. Oh man. I actually have to watch a lot more advertisements ever since I'm here in NA. Like in Italy, there's not that many ads, I think. I mean, there's definitely ads in Italy too, but not that many, I think. Aw, look at birds. What a cutie pie. So
It's amazing. Yeah.
is Tattles taking Bird for a walk,
It's
or
the
is
real
Bird
content.
taking Tattles for a walk?
What?
Look at Bird. He doesn't know where he wants to go. So I have a question. If you take cats for a walk, what if a cat really likes going for a walk? Do they just want to, like, do they just feel really bad afterwards? How does this work? Let's say you have a cat, yeah? And they really love going on walks. Are they gonna be sad when they're inside? How does that work? Are they just gonna be sad forever when they're not on a walk? And they're just gonna look out the window and be like, oh my god, I wish I was outside again. I wish I was free. Yeah, it's really normal to have cats on a leash if they're indoor cats. It's not crazy at all. People generally think it's weird when you have a cat on a leash. But the reason why they're on a leash is because they're indoor cats. There's outdoor cats and there's indoor cats, right? Outdoor cats, they're used to being outside and they'll come back whenever they're hungry and they know how things work. But indoor cats, they're not used to the outside because they're just in an apartment all day. So what you can do with an indoor cat is you can like teach them how to like be on a leash, and then you can walk them outside without them like running away or whatever, or getting run over by a car. Yeah, Lyra, that does sound great. I wanted to train mine, but even after weeks, they didn't like the harness, so I don't force them to. Yeah, I guess some cats just really don't want to have a harness on, or go outside for that matter. Oh my god, I got a female undead again. Let's fucking go.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I missed a normal run. Oh my god, I can't believe I missed a normal run. To be fair, there probably was a trinket I needed in the normal run. Maybe I should have joined. Why is there an Underrot thing in the middle of my screen? There we go. Oh my god, we have Devil Paladin for freedom. Let's fucking go. This is gonna hurt whoever's getting charged. Oh no, it actually one-shot them. No double. Okay. From now on, I'm gonna trust in the freedom. I will not walk out of this. One day you'll have the belt. Yeah, one day will happen. Hey, Vishu. Cavi's Spirit Adult Priest got 4 set. Let's go. Thanks for 2 months, Cheeto. Thank you, thank you. So Shella is leveling a Moonkin? Or learning how to play Moonkin? Why? Dude, Toad, did you know that... did you know that KSP is from the UK? From Birmingham? Dude, I swear to God. KSP is harder to understand than D3. This guy. Then they also have Scott. But Scott is actually not that hard to understand, even though he's Scottish. And then MC is fucking Welsh. She spoke Welsh and it sounded like a made-up Sims language. Oh, we're doing the nice pull. I love it. Oh. Shit, I don't have cooldowns yet. But yeah, apparently Aya met KSP for the first time, and he like spoke to her, and she thought he has like a very thick Eastern European accent. So she didn't understand anything he said, and she was just like nodding. She was like, mm-hmm. And then she was casting, hosting, and then they put KSP into the Secret Lab hot seat, which is basically just like an interview, yeah? Player interview. And then apparently Aya looked over and saw that KSP is sitting in a hot seat, and she was like, oh my god, there's no way they brought the Eastern European with the thick accent for us to be interviewed. And then she realized that he's English. Did he shank you? Oh my god. Why is my PC dying? Oh my god. Help. Okay, wait, I'm good now. Yeah, and then I also heard some Welsh lore. So apparently Scott, who is from Scotland. Did you know that Scott's name is not actually Scott? His fucking name is William. I was not in that. I'm releasing. That's insane. It's crazy. Scott's name is William. Do you know that Max's name is not actually Max? And Jack's name is not Jack? This is just insanity. Wait, Nox is not called John? Whoa. But anyway, so I heard some lore because Scott, also known as William, went to like MC's, I don't know where MC lives, but like some area where they speak French, not French, Welsh. And apparently they were being like super rude to Scott whenever he spoke like normal English. But whenever he like actually spoke Scottish, people would be nice to him. So apparently Welsh people hate everyone that isn't Scottish or Welsh, I guess. I don't know how they feel about Northern Irish people. I should maybe ask them. Welsh see the English as invaders? Interesting. I'm only farming Underrot, yeah. I need a belt that never drops. I think I saw the mount drop already, or was that a different dungeon? Ah, shit. Oh, the freehold mount dropped, yeah, true. Wait, you can't craft anything next week. Why is Lime lying? Right? We'll get a spark next week. Or do we? Wait, do we actually get a spark next week? We don't get a cross, okay. I think what people always do wrong, by the way, on Kragma is that they go to different sides. Like, they'll start clearing on one side, and then they leave that side and go to a different side. I think the way you're supposed to clear on Tantrum is just choose a side, go there, and stay there. And then the other people see that you're there, and they'll just go to a different side. But if you go from one side to the other, then the side that you were on previously is just gonna be empty, right? I don't know why we have to last Krugman a 19 Underrot, though. That definitely seems like a waste of... or... yeah, it seems very unnecessary. It's so weird why do people backtrack? This must be a BFA thing, right? Because I remember that people backtracked for Underrot Bloodlust in BFA. Because Kragma was actually really hard. Because the Tantrum did so much damage. But the Tantrum doesn't do as much damage anymore as it did, especially not if you do like 1920 keys or whatever, right? So I'm really confused on why people are still like doing this whole backtracking thing. It seems very unnecessary. It must be just like an old habit that people picked up again or something. Especially because it's fortified. Oh well. Hey, Trust Adjust. Thank you so much for the 16 months. How you doing? Because in other dungeons, you never like backtrack anywhere, right? For last timers. At least I've never seen that. Unless like maybe in like really high keys or something. Why is my PC dying? There's something wrong. My PC keeps freezing once in a while. Yeah, there's a bunch of people still here. Most of the European people. I think it's KSP is still here. MC and Scott is still here. Then Frank is still here. Annalisa is here as well. I mean, Max lives here, right? So Max is here and Suki. Aya is still here as well. Bart is still here too. Oh, and the Splat is here too. I'm not sure if THG left by this point. THG is such a gamer, by the way. Like, like. So when the race was over, the players or everyone was still here for like a few days. So they went to like Universal Studios, and they had like we had a little bit of a party at the facility, and we like visited some other places and did some stuff. And THT didn't join for any of it. THT THT was sitting on his PC, farming in plus. Shit, I'm gonna pull this. Maybe I just die. Okay, I guess we kill it. He said he has to play in plus. He has to cap all of his warlocks. So he kept his vault on all of his like 7, 8 warlocks or however many he has. Thanks for 13 months, Tacitan, and thank you so much for Prime, Flashy. Thank you, thank you. He has so many warlocks because he need for split raids. He's TLDR. Oh my god, we go in the other direction? I've never seen this before. We going counterclockwise. Have you ever seen anyone do counterclockwise before, guys? No fucking way. That's illegal. Unbound abomination, counterclockwise. This is so cursed. Or a mastery. Alright, give me my belt. No, it looked like a belt. A fucking double cloak. Oh. Wait, what did I say? Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I just meant a different way than you usually go. Counter, what do you usually go? I don't know clockwise and counterclockwise. I only speak in starboard and the other thing that I forgot the name of. Is there actually a... Did I have an Underrot? Why does it show everyone's key? Oh, we don't have a Underrot. There's no Underrot. Starboard and port star, yeah, that's the only thing I know, of course. Starboards and zodiac signs. And what's the time? 1 p.m. Okay. No, it's port star, of course. It's port star. Man, the only thing I'm missing in this apartment is coffee. Actually, I haven't even checked if there's a coffee machine. Maybe there is a coffee machine. I can actually check. All right. Yeah, the best slot trinkets are the raid trinkets. Whichever ones you can get, they're all good. But you can always just sim your character to figure out what's best. Pretty sure there's also a trinket list in the Dreamgrove compendium, right? Pretty sure. Oh, I never see when my character starts drinking or eating when I have my class trinket proc. Because it covers my character. You missed Mooncave's running trees? Wait, where's my mouse cursor? There it is. my god, we're not pulling the maggot? Why not? This is also a BFA thing. The not pulling the maggot thing, right? I guess it's fine if you have a class to actually like skip it. But we're gonna be in combo with this maggot now, right? Because it wasn't the hunter that walked past it first. Or are we not? Yeah. I guess the one thing you have to do with this maggot, by the way, like, if you have a soothe, like if you're a hunter, a druid, rogue, whatever, then you want to dispel the maggot from the matron enrage. So matron casts like a shout, war cry, and not only makes them do like more damage, but they get more haste. Haste increased by 100%. So they cast everything faster, which makes it harder to interrupt. So you just want to soothe the maggots to make sure that it doesn't instantly kill people. And if there's no maggot, then you want to soothe the priest, because the priest also has a lot of casts. I mean, yeah, Hibernate works on maggot, but why? That seems like one of the worst ways of interrupting the maggot, right? Because literally everything works. So there's no reason to pick up Hibernate. You can knock it, you can Incabror it, you can stun it, you can grip it. I don't think you want to sit there and cast Hibernate. It's physical damage? The maggot frontal? I also didn't think so, but yesterday I figured out that the scream from the blood swarmer is physical damage, so at this point anything could be physical damage. It's nature damage? Yeah, okay, then it's nature. Yeah, so you can't bop it. Hey, Sias, thank you so much for 31 months. Type Mookin 10.1 or next patch in 3 words or less. Mookin 10.1 in 3 words or less. Does bat count? Because then I want to take that. Oh. My PC is doing the lag thing again. What's going on with my PC today? Oh, we pulled. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Any dispellers? Oh, I'm so dead. Cringe single target? Ooh, that's actually true. Cringe single target is probably a better way to describe Moonkin in 10.1 so far. That is actually such a good descriptor because yes, the single target damage is like bad, but that's something that is like whatever, you know, it can be fixed. But the worst part is like the cringe part. It's where you don't do a lot of single target damage, but on top of that, you're like cancel auraing like 3 different buffs to still just not do a lot of single target damage. Which is just very cringe. I just realized we have a BM hunter. It is, San Wallace. It is, it is. Oh my god, did you see that this like, what is this new telescope called? Maybe it's not new, but it's like seeing much further into the universe. What is it called? James Webb, yeah. Did you see that the telescope saw like a super bright star? Which might be proof of this weird theory of stars with a black hole in the middle? That's crazy. Wait, we're chaining. It's bolstering. No, so, okay, I obviously don't, like, I'm not a physicist or whatever. But apparently they couldn't explain, because the way black holes are formed is by really massive stars dying, basically, yeah. And then all of the matter condensed into a black hole, yeah. But those black holes that get formed from stars, they are like smallish. But then the supermassive black holes that are in the middle of galaxies, they're much bigger. And apparently, they weren't able to explain how these supermassive black holes were formed. Because technically speaking, there is a possibility of a supermassive black hole forming by just the black holes from stars like merging. So let's say there's like one big black hole that forms from a star, and then there's another black hole that forms from a star, and then they like merge. And then they merge again, and they merge again, and blah, 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 and they eat matter. And at some point they're like supermassive. So that is technically possible. But apparently they saw like black holes from like a really long time ago that are not really possible to exist in that early of a time because they didn't have enough time since the Big Bang to become that big from just being a black hole from a star. So they couldn't necessarily explain how these supermassive black holes exist at all. And especially because there's also like a lack of in-between black hole sizes. So basically, they saw a lot of black holes that are like small-ish, that came from stars. And then they saw a lot of supermassive black holes that are like the centers of galaxies. But they barely ever saw in between, like a size that's in between a star black hole and a supermassive black hole. So they came to the conclusion that supermassive black holes must be somehow from something else and not from a star. Or not from like a normal star dying. And then there's like this one theory that in the past, like a few million years after the Big Bang, there's apparently a time where super massive stars were possible to exist. I think they're called like quasi-stars or something. And these stars are like much bigger than any stars we know today. And apparently those stars could technically have a black hole like in the middle of it. And then this black hole would just constantly feed on the matter of the star and become like super massive. And the only reason why that's different to a normal black hole is because the pressure of the star that is like containing all of the hydrogen / material inside the star is making it possible for the black hole to feed on this matter, which is sounds crazy to me. And yeah, the theory is that these stars existed like really long ago, and that supermassive black holes come from those stars. And those stars cannot exist anymore now. They were only possible to exist in like a more condensed universe. And yeah, this telescope now saw like some sort of, it's not proof of those stars existing, but it's like, they saw like something that it was like a super bright light, which is basically proof of a super bright star, like a supermassive star. But yeah, so it's not necessarily proof that these quasi-stars exist with the black hole in the middle, but it's proof of like super massive stars existing in the past. Which is really cool. And strange. Hey Johnny, I'm still here, yes. I still haven't gotten my belt. Unfortunately. I'm doing a short stream because I go shopping afterwards and then we go for dinner. Oh no, my priest died. No, I don't have any educational background, I'm just interested in it. Well, I did write... What is it called? Like I did write a paper on... I wrote a paper on the universe. Which is ridiculous. When I was like 18, when you had to do like the thing. What is it called? Is it called high school? In American? Which is funny because I went on a business. I went to a high school that was like focused on business stuff. So we didn't even have physics or anything related to the universe whatsoever. Like we had subjects like economy and accounting, stuff like that. And we didn't have physics, we didn't have our math. Like we of course had math in school, but it was like very, very basic math. It was horrible. And then when we had to choose our subject for this like paper that we had to write, I didn't know what to pick, and at some point I just picked the universe because I was very interested in it. And then I was, of course, I'm incredibly lazy, and I never wanted to do anything for school. So I just like, I kept pushing it forward, you know, it's like, oh, I'm gonna write this tomorrow, oh, I'm gonna write it next week, oh, I'm gonna write it next week. And then I had to turn it in, and I, of course, hadn't wrote anything. So I literally copy-pasted somebody else's paper from the internet. I literally copy-pasted it. I didn't even, like, read through it. Just copy-pasted the whole thing. The whole thing. Needless to say, they figured it out. Unfortunately. I wasn't actually sure if they'll figure it out. Because the teachers that I had are like, the internet? What is that? You know, so like they had barely any clue about the internet. But somehow they still figured it out. Maybe because I kept a footnote or something. I don't remember, honestly. Maybe the footnote was like, oh, this paper is written by blah, blah, blah. Not my name. Who knows? Yeah, then I had to rewrite it, unfortunately. I was not happy about that. Oh. Oh wow. And what are you playing playing Yetzius? To get a good grade? It was like, we had a point system. And this was like the last exam, right? Like this paper was part of the last exam of my school career. Like before you go to university, yeah. And the point system goes from 0 to 100, 100 being the best. And I think I ended up getting 70, no. Wait, fuck, what did I get? I think I got 78. I don't remember. But the funniest thing about this is that, because I always wanted to study, like I always wanted to go to university. And at some point, while I was a teenager, I had this realization that grades do not matter as long as you pass, which is actually very true, at least in the Italian school system. Like in the Italian school system, it honestly does not matter what grades you get as long as you pass. It is irrelevant. And I realized this halfway through my school career. So I told my mom, hey, I just realized that I don't need super good grades. So from now on, I'm just gonna do the bare minimum. And the funniest thing was that my parents obviously could not logically explain to me that they do matter, right? Because they don't. So my parents could not be like, well, actually grades do matter. So they just didn't have like a logical reason to like tell me that I should like keep studying. So this one time, my dad brought me to his accountant firm. Not his, because like my parents own a cafe. So they need an accountant, right? So the accountant that works for my parents, my dad brought me to this accountant. So he invited me to his office and he sat me down and he explained to me how he's going through the applicants of this accounting firm. So he like took a stack of paper and showed them to me and he said, oh look, these are all the people that applied to our firm. And then he showed me that they sent their grade as well, like their final grade. And he like tried to prove to me that he's gonna consider the people who had like a better grade rather than people who have like a lower grade. And obviously this was all, like this wasn't like a random thing that happened. My dad obviously called him beforehand and somehow made this, arranged this whole thing. And I was like, yeah, but I'm actually gonna go to university. Like I'm not gonna apply to an accounting firm after I'm done with high school. And then this guy lied to me and he said that he literally said to me that if somebody with a university degree applies to their accounting firm, then they will check their high school grades. And I was like, yeah, you're totally, if there's somebody with a fucking university degree, you're totally gonna check their high school grades. That's for sure gonna happen. Yup. Thank you so much for 5 months, Erie and Wen. Thank you so much. Yeah, the paper doesn't impact the grade that much. Yeah, it's true. My one-on-one science class final project was a group project. Me telling the professor all of our tests mean nothing because we didn't use the same material, list the conditions, and that. But anyways, here's our data. Group got an A. Nice. The thing is, the grades don't even matter to go to like university either. At least not here where I live. I think the only time where it does matter is if you want to go to like medical school. But I'm not sure. I think if you want to go to medical school, you need to, like medical university, I think you need to have like a certain grade. But I might be wrong. Yeah, you just have to pass the test. Yeah, true. And especially because I went to university in Austria, but I live in Italy, right? So the high school that I went to is Italian. So I did my Italian high school stuff, and then I went to university in Austria. And your grades just do not matter. Like, you can attend university no matter what your grades were, as long as you passed. So, so it actually was irrelevant. Thanks for Prime and that Pro. Thank you so much. How do the university select you though? You just get accepted. Everyone just gets accepted that applies or that wants to be in the school. University filter applicants by grades, so lower ones get cut if too many apply. Well, not I've never heard of any school not accepting everyone that applies. Like, we just have enough schools that everyone can go to school if they want to. I've literally never heard of anyone not getting into a school. That's a completely foreign concept to me. I know that it happens in America. It does not happen in Europe, though. Yeah, I only heard like if there's like a super top tier like university for like very specific like high tier subject like Chris just mentioned. Like if there's like a super high rated like medical school or like physics school or whatever it may be, you know, like then there might be like an additional test that you have to take. And then they will filter the applicants according to that test, to that exam, rather than your grades from the previous school. Which I think makes more sense as well, because the school system is different everywhere, and you cannot just compare somebody's grades from one school comparing it to a different school, right? I always think that's a weird thing to do. So it makes sense that everyone that applies would just take the same test, and then you can judge it from there, I guess. But yeah, if y'all went to a different school, you can't just compare the grades to each other, because that's kind of weird, right? Especially because in Italy, schools are not like generalized, I guess. But yeah, I've never really heard anyone that didn't get into a school or into a university that they wanted to get into. I honestly don't understand this whole sports program thing. Like, that is such a weird thing to me, because like the whole scholarship thing for sports, It's so weird to me. Because, I mean, here, the only thing that has to do with sports, like if you actually want to go to like a sports university, right? If you want to study sports or sports related things, which of course you can do in Europe as well. But high schools, like a general high school, is not focused on sport like at all. Like it's one of the least important things. Here in where I went to school, at least. Oh, well, that was a maggot casting frontal in my face. And I did just press my cooldowns as well. Unfortunate. But I mean, I guess I generally just don't understand the scholarship thing anyway, because I mean, studying is like so much more expensive in the US than it is in Europe. I went to a technical university to study technical math and IT, and I think I paid like 15 euros per semester to attend the school. 15 euros, which is approximately $15. And I wasn't even, and I went to an Austrian school. Like I'm an Italian citizen, and I went to university in Austria. And I paid $15 a semester or something like that. Or maybe $20 or $50, I don't know, something very little. Thanks for the sub, Anya. Thank you so much. And thanks for 47 months, Hengelman as well. Yeah, in Germany it's a little bit more expensive, right? Yeah, in Germany you pay like $500 or something per semester, or euros. Not all. I think it's only a few that do that. But yeah, that is like expensive to us, I guess. In comparison. And then we do have something called like a stipendium, which is, I guess, it's like the equivalent of a scholarship, right? But it's only from, like, the only one that pays that is the state. So basically the state can give you money for studying, and they basically give you money if, depending on how much your parents earn. Or not just your parents, but people that live in your household. So you can just ask for money from the state to go study. And then you just get an allowance. They just give you a certain amount of money per month. And you can use that money for whatever you want. Like for rent, food, whatever it may be. And this headset is like hurting my ears today. I don't know why. And yeah, I'm spending. Man, I didn't like this pull. I had my cooldowns ready. But the super interesting thing that I always think, like, because obviously there's like a big difference between like European and American like school system, right? But the one thing that I always thought was the most interesting part is that studying is like a lot more expensive in the US, but it's also like a lot more normal to do. Like that's such a interesting thing to me. Because in Europe, studying is a lot cheaper. But, like, it's less of a... Like, there's less importance put onto, like, having a degree in general. At least that's what it seems like. Like, culturally, in the US, it almost feels like you need to have, like, a university degree for whatever you want to do. And in Europe, it's like, yeah, having a degree is nice, but I feel like you can do very well without a degree just fine. Like people don't expect you to have a degree for like whatever anything you want to do, you know? Which is a little bit of an interesting difference, right? Because technically speaking, you would think that if something is you would think that if it's cheaper, more people would want to do it, and there's like a bigger importance put onto it because it's cheaper. But it's like the opposite, which is kind of funny. What's an apprenticeship? Oh. Well, the way it works here is that like people just take some. I mean, it's very interesting, right? Because for example, my boyfriend studied economy. Like he has an economy degree, but whatever he works as now, he says that his degree is completely useless. Like it basically didn't help him at all. Why is my PC dying? Yeah, so he's saying that his degree is completely useless for the job that he's doing right now. And he's also saying that there isn't like any degree he could have gotten that would have helped him in the job that he's doing. And he just works in like job like security things. Should I keep explaining this and I don't know how. Like it's this thing where if you are at a construction site, you need to follow certain rules. Right? You know, your workers need to wear helmets and need to wear like certain shoes, and the railing on this thing needs to be this height, you know, that kind of stuff. And he works at a company that helps other companies follow these rules. So like he gets hired by companies, and then he will go to their like construction site or to their office and say stuff like, oh, you need like a higher railing here, you need like another fire, whatever it is, you know. So he just tells them this stuff. And he says that no matter what he would have studied, it wouldn't have helped him in his like job. And he also says that whenever they hire somebody, they don't care about their like degree, as long as they just did normal, you know, high school. And in fact, he said that most of the time they would rather get somebody that did not study or does not have a degree, because they know that somebody who does have a degree might be disappointed in the fact that they're doing a job that has nothing to do with their degree. And then they might want to like leave and do something else, you know what I mean? Because in the end, every person that they hire has to learn the same thing. Like it takes them a long time to just teach people on what the job is about. And the only way people would know what they're doing is if they have previous experience in the same job. So if they hire somebody that does not have previous experience in this exact same job, then they would rather have somebody that maybe does not have a degree, because then they might be, you know, they might be more willing to learn because they know that they're not necessarily like super qualified for it. But somebody with a degree might feel like more qualified or whatever when in reality are just not. Which I guess does make sense. And then usually people with a degree also expect more pay, which makes sense. But if you're the company, then you feel like, oh, why should I hire somebody that I have to pay more? When to me it's the same thing if they have a degree or not, right? Because the degree is irrelevant. So it's weird like that. No, he's not like OSHA, because OSHA is the official. Like he does not work for like the government or for OSHA or anything. He's just helping the companies make sure, because it's so complicated. Like he's not the one that is giving out fines, or his company is not the one that is giving out fines. Their companies helping other companies making sure they're not getting fines. It's like, yeah, it's like a safety consult. Exactly. No, he's not a compliance officer. No, he's not a health and safety officer. Like you're mixing it up with the actual people that check if you're doing it correctly. He's a safety consultant. He's consulting people or companies on what they should be doing. If they end up doing it or not, it's up to the company, right? So like, he might go to a company and say, hey, I think you need another like window in this room. And then the company might say, okay, fine, I'm not gonna do it though, you know? And then my boyfriend's gonna be like, okay, whatever, I told you so. So if you're not doing it, it's up to you. And then an actual officer, like, or OSHA or whatever might come, and they'll be like, hey, you have to pay $200 or 200 euros because you don't have a window in this room, you know? And then it's like their fault, right? My boyfriend's just telling them what he thinks they should be doing. Yeah, consultant, yeah. The bell drops this run. All right, if you say so. No, sometimes I see mushrooms that don't explode properly. I don't know if it's like all of the mushrooms that don't explode or if it's just some of them, but I definitely see the bug sometimes. It's really awkward. You can cast Warrior Balloon whenever you want to cast it. But it won't help you to cast it earlier necessarily because first of all, it's not a GCD. Casting Warrior Balloon is not a GCD. And it only starts, like the cooldown only starts once you have used all three Starfires. So there's no benefit of using Warrior Balloon pre-combat. It doesn't matter. You can use it whenever you want. You just don't gain anything from using it earlier. Just have a question. Margaritas. Are margaritas, like, is that just like a super common thing here? Like, isn't it like super strong? Isn't there like a lot of alcohol in a margarita? There's a lot of alcohol in those, right? My mom says so. It's very interesting. Like, because whenever I go to like a restaurant here, people always order margaritas. Well, by people I mean the girls. And some other people too, but... But yeah, whenever I'm out with the girls... What the hell? Anyway, yeah, so they ordered margaritas, yeah? And I was kind of under the impression, before I had margaritas for the first time, I was kind of under the impression that it doesn't have a lot of alcohol in it. Because, I don't know. Like, I just heard it being like this drink, this girly drink. And usually whenever something is a girly drink, there isn't that much alcohol in it, right? But then there was so much in it, I was like, what the fuck is that? That's insane. It's like the guys order a beer and the women order a fucking margarita. It's like, what the hell? I drink 2 margaritas and I'm drunk. Feels like, okay, maybe 3, but still. But maybe that is the purpose of the margaritas. Maybe you do just want to be drunk. Yeah, so like, mixed drinks are just not very common. Like where I live, no one ever orders a mixed drink unless they're already drunk. Like when people go out for like a drink, then people order either beer or wine or prosecco or something with like low alcohol. I've never seen anyone like go out and the first thing they ordered was like vodka Red Bull or something. Like that is incredible. If I if I would go out with my friends and order something like a vodka Red Bull as like my first drink, they would look at me very weirdly. Or a Jaeger bomb, yeah. Or also, like, if I would order a whiskey Coke or something, you know, like, literally anything with, like, high percentage alcohol, they would look at me, like, super awkwardly. Yeah? If I would order, like, whiskey Coke or vodka with something, or, I don't know, or margarita, apparently. Margaritas don't even exist where I live. That's not a thing. I'm pretty sure you cannot order a margarita where I live. Unless it has a different name. Then maybe, I don't know. I mean, we do have tequila. Just no margaritas. I guess it's just because no one drinks them, so... There's a spore that just spawned on us. I don't like this, like, tanking it towards the wall thing. Because it, like, spawns these puddles all over the place. So many people tank the boss like this. Alright, where's my belt? No. Oh, we got the mail belt. One is kind of strong. I mean, yeah. Well, one is strong. Stronger than beer, but not as strong as like liquor. And you don't drink that much of it usually. Like you don't drink, which is also really funny, by the way. Whenever I whenever I ordered wine in America, they always give you a lot more wine than what is common in Europe. Like, I remember this one time I was in Anaheim for BlizzCon, and we went to this restaurant and we ordered. No, wait, it wasn't Anaheim, it was Boston. I was in Boston. And then we ordered, we went to this restaurant and I ordered a glass of wine. And they gave me, like, it must have been at least 200 milliliters or more of wine in what looked to be like a normal, like, juice glass, like water glass. And I was like, like, how the hell do you order a glass of wine and you get 200 milliliters? That's insane. You guys are crazy. How much wine are you gonna drink? Is Fairmont tanking? It would be great if there was a free refill for wine. Thanks for the sub, Retsa. Thank you so much. Hey, Aki, what's up? I don't know. I didn't keep count how many times I ran Underrot. Too many. Just too many. I mean, okay, like, I understand, like, obviously when I was younger, I would also drink harder alcohol, right? It's like, but I'm more talking about, like, I'm talking about adult drinking. I'm not talking about teenager drinking. Like, that's obviously different. Thanks for the prime stuff, Lim Michael Walls. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm not really getting face out smash drunk anymore, no. I mean, I probably would if I wouldn't die the next day every time. Because my body can't handle alcohol, apparently. My body's fucking weak. Like, could you imagine what, like, reverse Dude, could you imagine that? Because the way it is usually with alcohol is that, like, if you're young, you can just handle alcohol much better. Like, not handle it better as in, like, usually you get drunk quicker. But at the same time, if you drink a lot of alcohol the next day, you're not going to be like that. You know? Like, usually just a young body can just like deal with alcohol the next day better, right? So people don't give a shit. People just drink all day and then go to school next day or whatever, or go to work or whatever it may be. Well, if you're older, you just can't do that. Now, could you imagine what's the opposite? Like, can you imagine, like, young people would just drink and just be dead for 2 days afterwards? And old people could just drink whatever they want? And they could just, like, go back to work the next day without noticing? Dude, people would drink so much alcohol, wouldn't they? Oh my god, it would be a nightmare. And then the young people would be, like, super responsible. It's like, oh, I have to pick up my parents at the bar. They do anyway. That is true. That is true.
3, 2, 1.
Wine tasting is just classy bar hopping for middle-aged adults. That is correct. Fireball is always doing this weird pull. Where he pulls the left ticks instead of the right. Ooh, dude, the spirit just hurt so much. These hunters are gonna hurt. Right. Thanks for Prime Microwave. Thank you, thank you. Gary. I mean, the only difference between young people being drunk and older people being drunk is that older people just pretend not to be drunk much better than younger people. Man, what? I understand. Why is my PC lagging out like this? Oh, this is dumb. Is my stream lagging out as well? Or are you not seeing these lags? It is? Hmm. Yeah, weird. Like my PC just freezes. Randomly. Nice, we're doing the nice pull again. Love it.
Warrior Master.
Except just one lasher. Oh. Found a new guy. This guy's gonna have a bowstring suck or two. Ooh, this guy's gonna hurt so much. Hope we have a slow or something. Okay, nice. Man, can I just cast one spell? It's a struggle. Ooh, that guy is bolstered. Oh yeah. That is a Bloodswarmer indeed.
Warrior Master.
Oh. Well, that's just so unfortunate. We pulled the boss just as the monk died. It's okay though. Yeah, need this monk. No. Oh man.
Sacrifice.
Oh no. We got the ticks. We got the ticks. I guess I shouldn't have used my cooldowns at this point.
Or a master.
And I don't understand why this headset does hurts me so much today. My ears are gonna fall off. Hey Adriana, thank you so much for 1 year. What's up? How you doing? I think like whenever it comes to like people always ask me which headset I recommend for glasses. And in the past I used to like recommend things. But I think you literally just cannot recommend things because they're so different. Like some headsets will be super comfortable for one person with glasses and it will be horrible for another person with glasses, you know what I mean? Because it doesn't necessarily completely depend on the headset's like shape. It also depends on how your glasses sit on your face, on your ears, how your ears are shaped, how your glasses are shaped, you know, so how big your head is. It's not as simple as like, oh, this person with glasses has this headset that works for them. It's not gonna work for everyone, you know? So unfortunately, you just have to try a headset and see if it works for you. I think there's just no way of telling if it's gonna be good or not. I know, right, Abu? How am I supposed to get a headset sponsor like this? Jesus. I just remember that I always absolutely hated the Kraken headset from Razer. I hated it. Hey, Doctorio. Vielen Dank. Welcome to all the German friends.
More master.
Hope you had a nice stream. What did you guys do today? Heute schon um 11:30. Wow, hast du dein Schedule gefixt? Normalerweise sehe ich Victoria streamen um 3 Uhr morgens. Oh, we're doing the sick pull and I don't have cooldowns. No. Much to fear. Ooh, this. Oh no. It's a disaster, guys. It's a disaster. Oh no. Wait, we're not fine. Shit. Yeah, everyone got feared by the corruptor. Stalker, du kennst mich. Schacke jetzt. Nice, nice, GG. Yeah, let's take the shortcut this time. Since you suggested this pool, we've wiped on it every time. Yes. I actually suggested this pool. I mean, I think it's actually a really good pool. The problem, though, is that on the way, you just can't be hit by the corruptor. Which seems to be a challenge.
Oh, no, 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 no.
How do people not know there's a shortcut? That's crazy to me. The shortcut has existed since VFA. I'm farming the leather belt that never drops.
More master.
Wow. What if after you get belt, the belt appears in vault and is the best option? Well, then I'll take the belt. And I'm gonna be happy about it. Actually, I'm not gonna be happy about it. Because eventually I'm just gonna craft a belt.
Rallying cry.
I did not see I was in that one. Do we have an intro for this? Oh my god. Okay. Man, do you think they'll fix the indicator for this corruptor frontal? The amount of people like get hit by this is actually kind of crazy too. It's insane. It is also just really hard to see where they're facing. But it was the same in VFA, so I wonder if they're actually gonna fix it or if they're gonna keep it this way. What do you think? Because it is hard to see. We're in combat with something. Oh my god. Oh wait, I'm not anymore. Guys, I'm not gonna repair if my gear isn't red. Stop spamming repair. I won't do it. Why would I repair when my gear is yellow? Why would I waste one of my repair bots when my gear isn't broken? People are always so obsessed with repairing gear just because it's yellow. Why don't you just repair it when it's red? What's the difference? You're not gonna go and you're not doing less damage or anything just because your gear's yellow, yeah? Did this one time somebody gaslit me into believing that you actually do less damage when your gear's yellow? I almost believed it. It was like a long time ago. I'm dead. Oh my god, why is my PC freezing like that? Oh my god, I hate it. Infected. Oh man. It never drops. What if you die and get CR with red gear? Well, then I die, I get CR, and then I repair. Right? But a crafted front will look at where they point, don't look at their floor indicator. They will glow purple and literally make it a hand just... Yeah, but it's really hard to see when there's like two corruptors on top of each other. Like, it's super hard to see where they're facing if you have two corruptors standing on top of each other. Because they like you don't know which corruptor is which. It's like really weird. It's like really hard to see it. They shove out their hands and point. So if you see some tentacle shit pointing at you from the wall of the flesh, I mean, yeah, I know what you're saying, Devil. Like, I know what you're saying, but it's hard to see where their hands or their tentacles are pointing to when there's multiple crafters on top, right? That's what I'm saying. I'll, I'll try looking at it again, but yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's just hard to see sometimes. I'm actually not that tired of Underrot. I mean, Underrot's kind of fun, and it's very easy. So I don't have to think about what I'm doing. My brain is just turned off. Like, imagine I would have to farm Naltharis or something. Or like a really long dungeon, like Brackenhide. That'd be even worse. I actually also have to do Naltharis after this. I'm not looking forward to it. I need the trinkets. I'm so glad I got the necklace really early from Vortex, because Vortex is like the most cursed dungeon to farm an item, because there's so many items and so many like items to drop for everybody. Like double necklace, double cloak. It's horrible. I'm really glad I got this like super early. I think it was my first run actually. It was my first run. I also got this ring dropped for me like every run. I had this ring like 3 times. I sold it twice. But the belt just never drops. Also, I never got the freehold legs. Also, I was really lucky because I got this one with a socket. First try. And I got this one first try too from Brackenhide with avoidance. Oh, I need to farm an offhand as well. But not for next week, for the week after. I need to farm an offhand from Halls of Infusion. It's really annoying. You're looting that ring from Neltharius there, Shiddly? Really? Because I need that, I think. I mean, I don't necessarily need it, but it would be great to have the Neltharius ring. I would love that one. Dude, my hair is a mess today. I'm gonna use the camera as a mirror. Don't mind me. Do you know how weird it is to look into a camera that is not mirrored? And then use it as a mirror? It's actually the weirdest thing. Where's everyone? Hey, TC. I'm in Altharis jail currently. I need to do Altharis too soon. When I get this belt at some point. If it exists. I don't think Moonkin is hard to play in Plus. You can pick it up, sure. Nice. Michael. Enjoy your freedom. I'm sorry. Jamal, yeah-ish. What does a lot mean? 4-piece increases your damage by approximately 4%. If that's a lot to you, then yes. Compared to the old piece, if it's the same item level, of course. Actually, it might not be 4% anymore because they buffed the old 4-piece, right? I forgot about that. It might be less than 4% nowadays. I don't know the number. Wait, there's no two-hand weapon in... Oh, wait, no. There's no caster two-hand weapon in Underrot. But I guess there's like a agility or whatever. Or strength? I don't know. Oh, Brackenite. Ah.
No, 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 no.
Why are you laughing? To hell? Oh! Do we not have an intro for this spirit? Thanks for the sub, Tay. Thank you. Welcome. Okay, this is it. This is the run. I'm actually feeling it this time. It's not my gaming room. It is a very nice room though. I wish I had such a big gaming room. That'd be nice. I mean, the room that I'm streaming from is so small. And it's not that small, it's just like really like weirdly angled. Which makes it seem small. You can play Weaver or Rattle, it doesn't really matter. Whatever you feel like. Ooh, this is gonna be a big swarmer. Try to focus it a bit, I guess. Oh no! Showing at rest and that again. Oh me. It's gonna hurt? Oh, okay, we're good. Yeah, I was doing a Halls of Infusion like some time ago, and the tank looted a fragment, and he couldn't trade it. Very sad. Man, we actually doing with boss? I love Faramond. I love Danish Mugen players. Don't be in front. Oh my. Poor Faramond has to soak all of the ticks on the ground, and then the paladin died because Faramond was dragging the boss around to soak the ticks. Oh, I jumped over that one. No! The desk is not high up at all, actually. It's very low. It's crazy how low this desk is. I actually should do that too. When I have an actual room at some point, when I can afford to buy an apartment, I should have my desk be somewhat lower as well. This desk is really low. Oh, can we do double? Shit, I just did it without thinking. Now we have 2 debuffs. I forgot about that. And double Wicked Frenzy. Dude, I believe in this pull though. Oh shit. Okay, well that was a lot of damage. Fuck. We have too many magic debuffs. Kill one of them. still don't know how these shields happen. The bone shields. Are they just like random casts they do on like a CD? Kinda wanna know how that works. When it started, one at 50. Oh, really? Okay. But not all of them do it? Wait, we could have lasted this poll. It would have been great. Ah, shit. Do you hear people walk upstairs? Like the footsteps, can you hear it? It's through the microphone. I wouldn't be surprised if you can hear it. No, you can't hear it? Right, it's really loud. It's literally people just walking. The Wicked Frenzy was only disruptible, but it only buffed one single mob in the past. Not all of them. Also, I think that like magic debuff only happened when somebody had the Wicked Frenzy, right? Like that, and it only went onto the tank? Something like that. Hey, G Patty, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate that. Alright. We're gonna do a big pull after fear. It's the plan. Okay, don't pull anything, guys. Watch it. Wait, can I not walk through here? Yeah, there it is. Okay, there's gonna be one more fear in a second. There it is. Oh. Okay, we're doing it, we're doing it. That's a big corruptor. Oh, we pulled the horror? How? How the fuck did we pull? No! No! How the hell did we pull the horror like at the very end? Oh man. Oh, it was actually, we pulled it the whole time? Oh my god, I didn't realize. I thought we only pulled it at the end. I thought we just didn't interrupt. I thought we didn't interrupt the horror that we were fighting. Yeah, so some people don't know, like when you do the skip, that you can walk here. I'll show you. Like you can literally walk through here. Through this area here. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then it's super safe. Then you're never gonna pull. I think looking at the pointy thing you said does work really well, but it's not there the whole time. Like looking at the Corruptor, whenever he does the frontal, looking at this tentacle hand, doing the purple thing or the pointy thing, actually does work pretty well. It's just that he doesn't do it, like he only does it for like part of the animation, right? So if you're not looking exactly during that time, it's kind of hard to see it. Thanks for 43 months, Kila. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, why does this Titan Keeper not help us more often? Why is he just standing here, AFK? What's up with this guy? Yeah, it's definitely kind of hard to see when you pull the two, right? I'm not sure if this is easier than looking at the indicator on the ground. Maybe. Maybe a little bit. Like, the thing with the indicator is that half the time it's like covered and stuff. Like you cannot see it properly. Hey, White Widow, I'm good. How are you doing? The weaker for the tentacle? Oh. I don't even look at that weaker. The rule of thumb of the tentacles is just they spawn and you have to move within a couple of seconds, otherwise it kills you. I think the weaker doesn't necessarily help you that much because you need to be aware of when they spawned. Because if you don't know where they spawned, then you might just like move into it, you know? The weaker just tells you when you have to be away from them, I guess. which is nice. I guess it's nicer for melee. As a range, it doesn't really matter. But maybe as a melee player, it is kind of important to know when you have to move. Yeah, as a range, I don't really look at it, because I can just move whenever I want to. I don't have to move like last second or anything. And it's just reload Suicura, or part of reload Suicuras. I don't think so, Limdower, no. No. That is not a thing. Alright, where's my belt? With a socket. Or nothing. Did Farman loot it? I feel like Farman got it. Otherwise you... Where's the other item? Oh. Just kidding. Did we get 2 axes? Oh, we did. We got two hand axes. Oh well. He's very much trying to delete it. Yeah, we do need a leather stack, but then everyone probably wants the belt, so... I technically do need to farm crests, but I don't want to. I mean, I don't really need to farm crests. Only if I get a trinket. And an offhand, I guess. Why do people need that belt so much? I mean, they don't need it that much. It's just a good belt. Thanks for 3 months, Swap. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I can play one more and then I have to go. Where I can't tap. Size. It's actually so hard to get invited to keys. It's actually crazy. Especially, like, I understand that it's somewhat hard to get invited to like 22, 23 keys or whatever, but I have a hard time getting invited to like 19 keys sometimes, which is crazy. Yeah? Like, why did this guy decline us now, for example? This guy declined us for no reason. It's fucking 19 Underrot. Paladin couldn't get invited at level 412 with multiple 20 stun. I mean, I also saw Wildy tried to queue up for 11 keys to farm worm crests on his mage, on his main mage, which item level like 440 something, and 9 out of 9 mythic, and apparently he didn't get invited, or he had like a really hard time getting invited. Or this one time when Miris won like the MDI or the TGP or whatever, and then afterwards tried to do an M+ on live servers, and people didn't invite him to like some random M+ key. And then Miris was like, hey, I know my score isn't that high, but I won like TGP. And then the guy was like, I don't care. It's like, all right then. You only care about Ryo? Yeah, who cares about you winning the TGP? Oh my god, I need to send my mom pictures of things. I just remembered. I'm trying to find pictures of the facility, but I'm pretty sure I just took 0 pictures. Oh wait, I have a video of the Ferris wheel of the pier, I guess. I'll send her that one. Dude, the Santa Monica Pier is actually so incredibly underwhelming. By the way. I've went there twice, and both times it was just like... cool. Hello to the lads. The chicken was okay. It wasn't that great, but it was pretty good. Also, it was a bit spicy, even though it said it wasn't supposed to be spicy. I like the chill atmosphere in here. Oh, in my stream, I thought you were talking about the Santa Monica Pier. I was like, there's nothing chill about the Santa Monica Pier. There was strobe lights everywhere. It was like a fucking party. I'll show you a picture. I took a cute picture though. Actually, I'll just show you the video. Look. It's a Ferris wheel. Actually, the moon looked really cool, but then on the phone it looked bad. So yeah, it is what it is. There's absolutely no way we're gonna wipe to this pool this time, Fairmont. This time we're gonna do it perfectly. But yeah, it was the funniest thing about the chicken though was that I ordered the small portion, right? And I couldn't eat it all. How do people eat so much? I ordered a small portion. And I literally just could not eat it all. There was so much. Okay, who's that? Oh no, it's a warlock, of course. They're gonna live. But to be fair, I kind of figured it would have been like a pretty big portion anyway, because it was $20 for a small portion, right? So I was like, okay, how small can a $20 portion really be? Okay, this time we will interrupt this spirit. Okay, I didn't interrupt it because I interrupted the priest instead. I will soothe the spirit as well. Okay, we're doing great, we're doing great. Keep it up. Ish, great-ish. Man, I think it's not the headset that hurts my head, I think it's my hair. I think I pulled my hair too tight and it's like literally hurting my head. When you give yourself a headache with a ponytail. Oh, Fairmont. Ronnie is in trouble. of the Alienware hats look very cool, actually. Some people really dislike them, though. Not like from the way they look, because they look very like fancy, spacey, I guess, like futuristic, and some people don't like that. I think they look cool though. Oh, we have the gateway. We can do the gateway on the like after Sancha. You can do a gateway over to the horror pool. We should do that so no one ninja pulls. This Warlock's blasting. I couldn't even use my cooldowns. That's how fast this pulled out. Can I pull one more? Just one. Shit, this is gonna hurt. I dodged it again, didn't I? Right? I dodged it. What are the fucking odds that I dodged this ability twice in a row? There's no way. Are you kidding me? Dude, I literally uploaded a TikTok yesterday about me dodging this this scream while everyone else died, and now this exact same thing happened again. How is that possible? It has to be a coincidence, right? I mean, it would be a very weird coincidence, though. Oh my god, I'm just so confused right now. How could I possibly dodge the same spell twice like this? But there's no way it cannot be luck. It has to be RNG, right? Fuck, I don't know. That's crazy. Right? If only had the same odds on the belt. Why is nobody like pogging in the chat? I netty dodged the fucking scream that one-shot my whole party. Twice. Like actual dodge, you know what I mean? Like character dodge. I feel like you're not giving this enough pogging time. Twitch chat, do your job. I'm so pogged. There we go. This is what I want to see. Man, this is such a big blood swarmer. My pox can't be contained. There's one tick over there. I guess we're cleaving it. Shit. Is no one soaking? What the actual fuck? Ooh, are we doing the big pool? I don't have cooldowns though. But we have less. Hey, Krona. Yeah, I crafted legs in the end. Did you craft ring? Oh well. I was streaming my character again, like, I think, like a few days ago. And it, like in hindsight, it would have been better to craft the weapon, actually. Over ring and over legs. And to just, but the thing is, because I have a belt. Because you have bracers, right? 421. And I have the engineering bracers, though. So I only have a belt. A 421 belt. And belt is higher value or higher stats. Than bracers. Sorry, I could have probably done the ones in front of Paramount, but I thought the Demon Hunter might do it. Yeah, I was super lucky with those bracers. So I'm really glad that I guess I'm glad that I crafted the legs in the end. Even though I should have crafted weapon, but I never even was thinking about crafting weapon, honestly. I thought there's no way crafting weapon is worth it. And then just equip 421 belt instead. But apparently it is. Dude, I hate this ability. I've been trying to farm this stupid belt though from this dungeon for ages and it's just not dropping. Yeah, so you can gate here. But let's just walk. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. It's towards me. No. Okay, I don't know where this guy is. Okay, I see him now. Shit, I don't have an interrupt. Holy shit, why are these shields so big? Also, why are we not removing them? I need purgers. Oh, we pulled the horror again. How do we keep pulling this? Let's just kill these guys first. Wait, don't bolster it, don't bolster it! Come back! Come back! Okay, whatever. Nice. I haven't tried Star Weaver yet because I was doing, like, I'm just farming these Lokis for the year. So it's like, don't really need priority damage because everything just dies anyway. But I might try it just to see how it feels. The one thing that is a bit weird with the... Because I seen my character specifically to see what's better in what scenario. And the only time Weaver is better than Rattle for my character is on 2 targets and 3 targets. On 1 target and 4 targets and anything else, Rattle is just better than Weaver on paper. Of course, on paper it's always different. Wait, where's this guy? Oh. But I still want to try it. Oh my god. Thanks for sub, G Petty. Thank you so much. I have a question. How do you play 3 minutes in a plus? First time I've ever been forced to play around 3 minutes, D, and I'm so clueless. Oh, you just press it on cooldown, really. That's it. Your incon is ready, you press it. Moonking cooldowns are very weak. Our cooldowns are incredibly weak. So you don't have to like hold them for anything. It's not like Venthyr Moonkin or Combustion or Demo Warlock or whatever where your cooldowns matter. You just kind of press them whenever they come up. Of course, you don't necessarily want to press your cooldowns when that pack is about to die or something like that, right? But other than that, you do kind of just press it on cooldown. Oh, I missed it. Okay, this is it, guys. I'm feeling it. Oh. The chest spawned right in front of me. Oh, I used a dirt drop. Man. Oh, it's impossible to get this belt. Hey, Astra, thank you so much for 65 months. What's up? How you doing? Oh, you're talking about a different class. Oh, yeah. I don't know. It's probably the same thing, though, yeah. I would assume it's the same thing. I have absolutely no idea, Johnny. Does anyone else know how to bring up the Shadow Flame table? Alright, yeah, I have to leave too, Varmont. Hey, Gatron, what's up? Alright, guys. I'm leaving. Thank you so much for gifting us up to Agatron Anonymous. Thank you. I'm actually already a little bit late. I just realized. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna go to the mall and go shopping and buy a belt in real life, so I don't feel bad about my druid not getting a belt in game, I guess. Thanks for watching my stream. I appreciate that. Remember to follow my stream if you haven't yet. Check out my socials and stuff and my YouTube guides. Take a look at Tattle's cat for a second before I leave. Look at Bert, being cute and all. Anyway, let's know somebody. Who do you want to watch? Let's watch Jonas. I have to go for dinner with Jonas as well at some point. Just realized. Because if I go for dinner with other people today, I know what to do tomorrow. Maybe I go dinner with Jonas tomorrow. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have fun watching Jonas. And I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is raid, actually, right? Tomorrow for real. Tomorrow I'm actually going to be streaming like 10:30 for the raid. So I'll see you tomorrow for raid. We're gonna progress this Karn. See how that works out. And yeah. GG's everyone. And I'll see you tomorrow.